So here we go. Here am I to give my recap on the Sunday Best Season 9, Episode 4. Um, they did a remix. That's what they call it tonight. They said it was a remix where they mixed secular songs and they turned them into gospel music, gospel songs. Um, and I'm not too fond of that, but I was very impressed on tonight. This is not going to be a long video. I'm going to make this short, sweet, simple. Um, and so I'm just going to name off the names and tell them if they did good or they wasn't there or not. Then we're going to move forward. So Kayla Richardson, she did amazing. Chelsea Barnes, amazing. Melvin Chris III. Melvin Crispell III, I'm sorry, he did amazing. Tiffany Andrews, amazing. She's one of my favorites, along with Kayla Richardson. Tiffany Moore, she did okay because of the song that she chose. It was a little rocky for her, but she did good. Lakeisha, as the judges said that because she's really an R&B singer, and then she gave her life to the Lord, she turned over to be a gospel singer. Um, they was expecting her to, see that gospel side of her turn into R&B a little bit. Um, and we even with that, with me, I feel as though that, you know, you said you're an R&B singer, so I expected her to really give us the R&B feel, but also take us to church at the same time, because that's what they expected from all of the contestants, to sing an R&B song but take us to church at the same time. But I feel as though she really didn't take us to church. She gave us more of the R&B feel, and even with being an R&B, even with singing the R&B style, I really didn't feel it, But other than that, she did okay. Um, Opal Staples, she did pretty good. Um, and I have to agree with the judges that she could have did a little better, but she did okay. And Joshua Copeland, oh, Joshua Copeland, one of my favorites. He did an amazing job. The way he came down into that audience, and he just commanded the stage, commanded the audience. It was just amazing. I loved it. I loved it. And so now, quickly, I just want to give y'all my aspect and my view on mixing secular with gospel. Now, Kirk said something on the show, and he said that I'm gonna need y'all to get comfortable. I'm just summarizing it up. But he said I'm gonna need y'all to get comfortable because let's not act like we haven't mixed secular with gospel music before. And so I understand him, but when we are supposed to be believers of God, when we are supposed to be the church, when you are a gospel singer, when you are a preacher, you cannot mix the two and then expect to have you cannot mix the two then expect to have image. You have the image of a gospel singer, but yet you're mixing yourself with secular things, or you're mixing yourself with the world, and now your image looks different. The Bible says in James 1 and 8 that a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. You can't do both. You can't sing gospel and then, sing secular at the same time. You got to choose one. It's like you can't sing for God and then sing for the devil at the same time. It's not gonna work. Uh, and so tonight, I came in with the I can't find the right word, but I came in with the mindset. I'm just not really gonna listen to these people. But again, I was impressed that they was able to tackle the songs and they were still able to sing. But I still don't like how they really mixed it. Because again, this is a gospel competition singing show. So let's keep it gospel. Okay, let's keep it gospel. That's how I see it. I feel as though you should have kept it gospel, strictly gospel. You got all these other singing competition shows. Do what you want to do on there, but this is a gospel singing competition show. Let's keep it strictly gospel. Okay, Kirk, like I said a little bit ago, that Kirk said that let's not act like secular songs wasn't mixed with gospel songs before. Okay, that's true. But does that give you the right to continue to keep mixing secular and gospel songs together? A lot of our favorite songs, a lot of our favorite gospel songs that we love to listen to, you know, they, mm-mm, they are mixed with, secular songs. But it should have stopped. It should never started, but it should have stopped back then. But y'all have continued it to the point that you, you feel as though that only if we don't do it like that, then we're not gonna reach the young people. If we don't do it like that, we're not gonna reach the millennials. When you have a lot of other ways to reach the millennials. But I'm not gonna get too deep into that. But come on now, let's do better. But again, I wasn't fond of them mixing the two together. But again, I was impressed because knowing that some of the singers they had their style of singing. Some of the people, their style of singing is just straight gospel music. So for them to sing an R&B song or sing something secular, then mix it over into gospel, it was something to watch, and I was impressed though. But stay tuned, tune in to next Sunday for Sunday Best Season 9 Episode 5 recap, and I will see y'all then.